What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and we are on the private server for today's YouTube video because the second part of the Witcher x Fortnite collaboration has officially been decrypted. So in today's YouTube video, I'll be giving you a little bit of some extra information at the beginning of the video regarding why some things are happening the way they are, and then we'll be doing a showcase of both sets, including the Ciri set right here and the Yennefer set right here. So you can see that both of the skins have their own cosmetic sets, and it's going to be an interesting little journey to talk about everything. So let's first start off by talking about what Epic Games has officially teased regarding this collaboration. Firstly, we are going to be getting an early shop reset because they have confirmed that Ciri and Yennefer will be arriving in the Fortnite item shop tomorrow, June 23rd at 7 AM Eastern time, which is 11 hours after the shop reset tonight. So if you want the cosmetics, basically once you go to sleep after shop reset tonight, once you wake up, boom, cosmetics will be in the item shop. Now, it is a little bit interesting based on the fact that no quests were decrypted or anything for them to kind of do an early shop reset, because it's like, okay, so they might do a blog post at 7 in the morning, of course, but what else would they really be able to do? Because typically whenever they do early shop resets, it means, hey, there's something else going on as well for you to earn some free rewards, and that does appear to be slightly the case here, because this banner icon for Ciri is codenamed Maze 2, and we know that there's a current, like, encrypted set, or I guess, you know, an encrypted folder in the game files right now that we still don't have access to, which is related to 2 creative islands for this collaboration, for part 2 of the Witcher x Fortnite collab. And if it's codenamed Maze, and this is Maze 2, it makes you wonder what the Maze 1 banner icon would have been. So what I am expecting here is some slight rewards, like maybe, you know, like an emoticon or something else to be decrypted later down the line tomorrow morning. But I think since they already have gameplay tags and everything prepared for creative mode challenges, they'll most likely be decrypting that closer to 7 AM Eastern time tomorrow as a way to be like, hey guys, so you know what? Boom, here's cosmetics in the item shop, here's 2 creative islands where you can get a banner for Ciri, and who knows, most likely, like, you know, a banner icon for Yennefer as well, kind of just to match the aesthetic and theme of everything being released, and it would just make sense. Now, of course, it is just speculation, but at least of right now, this banner icon cannot be earned from the item shop, so it is just something to keep in mind. Now, firstly, we have the Ciri skin, which has the description of trained as a Witcher and bound by destiny with her adopted father, Geralt. We have, you know, this skin right here, and it has an interesting little aesthetic to it. Now, there is going to be a unique, actual, like, experimental effect going on with the skin here. As you see, the hands glow green. This is because you can unsheath the pickaxe from the back bling when both are equipped, and Ciri's hands will radiate a green aura when holding this specific sword / pickaxe. So basically, whenever you're using this pickaxe in game, your hands will glow green. Now, let's say you're using a different one, for example, the hands will not have that green glow on them, but it is still something to keep in mind that is, you know, a unique reactive effect here. So when it comes to the back bling, as you can see right here, we have the actual sword back bling as well. I want to call it a pickaxe because, you know, it's like, it technically is a pickaxe in the game, but you can see how it kind of matches the skin, and you can see how the hands aren't glowing green when the pickaxe is equipped. That is because of how the whole entire system works. So if we go ahead and equip it here, and we go ahead and go over here to this, you'll notice how it's out of the actual sheath now, right? So when you have it just on the back bling, you know, you don't get the green glow or anything, and it's actually on the back bling, and then when you unsheath it, you get it outside of the actual sheath in the back bling, and you have this green glow on your hands, at least with this skin, and it is overall a pretty unique aesthetic going on here. And if you're curious how it swings, there's your little swinging animation. And now I would be a little curious here, if we switch over to Yennefer and then do the swing, does it still have that green glow on it? No, it does not. That is actually some attention to detail right there. So when you're using Ciri, you get the green glow even on the actual animation and, you know, the effects coming off of the sword itself. But when you switch to a different skin, it doesn't have that green effect to it. And I'll go back here once again so you can kind of see the slight difference there. That is actually kind of interesting. And, you know, I think that's some nice attention to detail. Next up, however, we have the Yennefer set, because that right there was pretty much everything regarding the first set, except for one more thing, which is the Basilisk glider right here, which is a very interesting creature holding the actual sword. So Ciri's set all relates to that sword, and this has the description of make your descent on the wings of the beast. So, you know, Ciri's set, very interesting, and I mean, this is one of the uniquer gliders in Fortnite, so, you know, I'd love to hear in the comments down below, what do you think about all the cosmetics? But next up, we have Yennefer, who is a powerful sorceress that walks her own path. This skin right here, if we go ahead and take the back bling off, is a very, you know, different aesthetic for more what we've had for the Witcher collaboration, because it's not technically a Witcher based on the whole entire aesthetic of what's going on here. It's a sorceress, right? I mean, the description says it itself, but it all kind of, adds up and looks aesthetically pleasing. Now, when it comes to the back bling, we have the bird skull, which has the description of magical bird skull carved from black crystal, and as you can see, you have like a unique electric kind of like sorceress kind of thing going on from the nose of the skull to the actual eye of the skull, and it kind of just zips around in different areas. Maybe that's like a soul or something. I'll be completely honest, I have the Witcher games, I've been wanting to play them, but I haven't gotten around to doing it anytime recently, so maybe I'll have to do it now that this collaboration's in the game. Next up, we have Yennefer's Megascope as a pickaxe, which you can see right here. You can't preview it on the actual skin in the locker, but you can kind of see how the front part, that little like glass area, magnifying glass, whatever it might be, is kind of, like movable in a way. So as you swing the pickaxe around, that actually does rotate and pivot on its axis. But if we go ahead and swing the tool here, we can see it has a unique effect where it kind of just centralized right there on the actual glowing bit of the actual pickaxe, and it is just a nice, aesthetically thing to see, right? Matches the whole sorcerer's thing for it to kind of be that little glow right there that is where everything's being centralized and hit at, but I would like to see how it swings in game once we actually get these cosmetics released tomorrow. And then for the emote as part of this collaboration, we have Black Wings, which is the bird that carries Yennefer's message. This is an emote you can do on absolutely any skin here, so I'll go ahead and show it off on a few different skins, but I could definitely see people purchasing the cosmetics just because of this emote alone, because, I feel like it's just an aesthetically pleasing emote for a lot of, like, characters out there. Like, if you're using, like, Raven, for example, either the Teen Titans one or the Fortnite original one, it just kind of seems like it would match all of those different aesthetics. But, it is an emote that is universal, so you don't have to worry about it being built into Yennefer only, like we have seen with some emotes before, where, it's like, oh, this could technically be used on everyone, but Epic Games has made it built in. And then, of course, you have the Fortnite original characters here that can also do the emote as well. But yeah, the collaboration comes with 2 entire sets that'll be in the item shop. Each of them will have their own bundles, or you can purchase some of the cosmetics individually, and then we, of course, have a banner icon, and most likely a second banner icon related to doing some creative challenges later down the line. And in case you're curious what Yennefer's, like, lobby idol pose is, here it is right here for you guys. But with that said, hope you champs and champions enjoyed this little bit of a review on all the new Witcher x Fortnite Part 2 cosmetics. If you did, consider subscribing to support the content I create, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. Peace out.